What's up, guys? Today I'm back doing part 3 of my various minifigure series, and for this video I have Rick and Morty, Captain America from Civil War, and the advanced suit from Spider-Man PS4. And so I decided to make these for separate reasons, which I'll get into in their segments. But for some reason, I don't know why I did this, but back when the day after my newest video went up, I was actually going to post this because I finished all these figures early, but then I thought I'd wait because, I don't really like posting stuff too early, because if I finish something like the day after I say I'm going to do it, then I usually just get too excited. But either way, let's just get into the close-ups on these minifigures. So starting off with Rick, this minifigure is actually like the most challenging one of these four, and that mainly goes for his hair. Like, capturing the hairstyle that Rick has in the show is so complicated, and it was entirely sculpted by me, and took so many tries. Actually took like 2 tries to get it right, because not that easy to make, and most hairstyles in Rick and Morty are just hard to sculpt anyway. But these are the only 2 I'm making for Rick and Morty, so don't be expecting anyone else like from the cast. I'm only doing Rick and Morty for Rick and Morty. So yeah, and his face is fully painted by me, and I really like how that looks. It looks quite accurate to the likeness of Rick in the show. And his coat is actually similar to the way I've done Hellboy's coat. It's made out of paper, and I just painted the collar on and stuff. And I actually forgot to mention in the Hellboy showcase that this coat was actually made. So I'm really glad that I actually did mention it now. So you can see the similarities there, kind of. And yeah, he has extended legs as well, which turn out pretty good for the most part, even though I'm not that good at extending legs. And he has the pockets on the inside, which are printed on by Lego. I painted his belt. I gave him his ray gun when he makes portals. And so that's pretty cool. And if you want to see what his back looks like, it's just nothing on there. So let's move on to his partner, I guess. And now here is Morty. This minifigure is actually quite complex as well. I mean, the face turned out okay and looks a lot like him. The torso is just painted to look plain. I painted his sleeves. I painted his short posable legs from the Harry Potter series. And just painted the shoes on. But the most complicated thing about this minifigure is the hair. Like I mentioned with Rick, making this hairstyle was not easy. I mean, it may look simple, but it just really isn't. So I really had to come up with how I was going to do it, because that was hard to do, just like Rick. Rick's one was hard to do. And if you're wondering about the scale, here you go. So Morty is just that, up to his neck, up to Rick's neck. So that's okay, I guess. Also painted on his ears. And now, there is a reason behind I decided to make Captain America from Civil War again. Because if you guys remember on my, way back on my channel, from back in 2017, I don't have an image or anything, but I made Captain America from Civil War back then, and I used the Hawkman head, and everything back on that minifigure was really bad. That entire showcase was a failure. And in case you're wondering, I'm not going to be making any other figures from Civil War unless I want to. But this Captain America minifigure is definitely a lot better than the previous one that I made back for the movie release, because that one was just so bad, I can't even be bothered to think about it that much. So how I made this one, I took a flash cowl and got rid of the ears, well, partially, and painted the entire helmet in dark blue, painted the A symbol, and I can never repaint letters, so I'm really proud of how that A turned out on the front. And the head underneath is a Legolas head, which has the chin strap and mouth painted on. His torso is from the Civil War / I think not Infinity War. The Age of Ultron / Civil War sets is where that torso came from. I just repainted the red sections to be blue around the start and around the straps on the back. And these legs were actually done quite a while ago. because you see these like parts on his feet that have sellotape going around to make those boots look that much better. These legs were done ages ago, so I'm really happy with how they turned out. Lauren had to carry them over onto this minifigure. So, in case you heard that, that's just a tablet notification in the background. So, anyways, I painted the scars like from Black Panther on the shield, and they're not really scars actually, they're claw marks. I painted the fingerless gloves and as well, and they turned out really cool. But other than that, this is basically just a redo for this minifigure. I just had to make him look better than the previous variant of him from Civil War. So, either way, let's move on to what I think is the best minifigure of these four. And now, here is the advanced suit from Spider-Man PS4. I haven't even played the game for myself yet, but I just really had to make this minifigure because I was watching a walkthrough once, like obviously on YouTube, of like some cutscenes from the series, not series, but like from the game, and he looked really cool. Even though I didn't really see him wear the suit, the voice actor for this portrayal of Spider-Man, he did really well, and I also really like the look of the outfit for the advanced suit, so I just had to make it. And who knows, I might even pick up the game for myself at some point. So the head is from this kind of like 2019 Spider-Man minifigure, and I done this because the sets already came out like late 2018. And yeah, I took that head because it looks basically just like the advanced suit, like mask that he wears. I painted the torso, painted the legs, painted the arms and hands, and there's nothing on the back because I just didn't know what to add. But other than that, guys, that is it for various minifigure series part 3, and let's go ahead and wrap this up. Okay guys, that is it for the various minifigure part 3 video. You may notice a different setup, by the way, because I'm not actually where I was in the previous 2 like episodes, I guess you could call them. Because back then I just didn't have my desk, and that's for personal reasons. But I just decided, I think I'm going to be doing the various minifigure series, like, up on this desk. I'll show you what it is. It's basically up on here. So, you probably get the point. I'm also using, like, this green background to cover up the awful yellow wall, which just won't look good for the background of the video, so. Other than that, I don't know when the next episode of this series is coming out, but hopefully some point in the near future, if I end up making any more random figures to go in this series. But I only wanted to make these 4 because the reason behind making Rick and Morty is because I love the show. I got through every episode and enjoyed it. So yeah. And the other 2, Spider-Man and Captain America, I just wanted to make because I wanted to make them. So other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video.